Hey Virgo, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jen the Butterfly, and I'm here with your September monthly general Tarotscope. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Well, I've already taken the time just to save some time because y'all know I can just start talking. So I've taken the time to go ahead and already shuffle your deck and lay out your cards. Um, I'm using a new deck. I'm using a couple of decks this time as your general energy, and I'm doing a 10 card Celtic spread. I have the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card, and that is your heart of the matter or your general energy for the month. I have a new deck. Got to have the Miss Cleo. This was gifted to me by a very, very good, close bestie friend, my sister friend. I love her. She knows who she is. Thank you so much because this deck is the bomb. I love it. I got it yesterday, and I just connected with it very quickly. So I appreciate her. You know who you are. Thank you so much. And then if we have any clarifiers, we're going to use the playing cards as clarifiers. All right. So in the very center of your reading, you have the workaholic as your general reading, your general energy. And you know, this is such quintessential Virgo. Virgos, I don't know not one hardworking, not lazy. Let's just put it like that. I don't know one lazy Virgo. Virgos are always putting in work. Okay. My mom's a Virgo. She is like always had like two, three, four jobs. Like she's always been that person. And you know, my sister's a Virgo. She's always been working. She's always worked very hard. I've known a lot of people who are Virgos, and like you guys are no stranger to hard work. Okay. And I feel like you're gonna be putting in the grind this month, whether it is working or your spiritual work. Okay, like you're really working on yourself. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, if this is the thing about your job, you're working to save up money for something, or you're working to try to get yourself out of a better into a better financial situation. But you're just putting in a lot of hours. I see that for right now. You know, work is taking precedence at this time in your life. All right. And again, if this is not you know, this is a general reading, you have to apply it to how whatever work, what is considered work for you. Okay. As the challenge, you have the Tower card. Um, I feel like as the challenge, I feel like for some of you, especially those who have been putting in a lot of hours, and I feel like you've been just going the extra mile at your job. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be coming into a realization that, you know what, I don't have to do all of this to get the same amount. Some of you may actually be looking for another job. I feel like some of you, and this is not for everybody, but I feel like some of you are actually at a place right now, a physical job where you know that things may not be like the place is going to be coming to an end, or maybe you're at like in a temp position, so you're in a position where you can work as much overtime as you can and you're trying to do it before your contract is up or whatever. Like I feel like you're trying to get it in while you can because you know something is coming to an end. Some of you are actually in a position where you're working at a place that you're giving them way too much of your energy. You're giving them way too much of yourself and you're not receiving anything on the backside. And it's there, the challenge is for you to realize that. I feel like for some of you who have like a permanent position, you've been at this place for a long time and they're not giving you your just due. And it's going to become painfully apparent to you this month. Okay. And I have to just put it out there, and it's not for everybody. And please don't, I'm not gonna get fired. Listen, I feel like somebody may get fired or laid off from a job. Okay. And it at first it feels as if it's a very disheartening feeling, but I feel like this is not a place where you should have been in the first place. Okay. Um I feel like this place is a place where it offered you comfort. It offered you a means to make money for your family, but there's no room for growth within this place. Okay, and the challenge is for you to realize that, to move forward. And if you're a Virgo and you're in a happy spot at your job and everything's good, then that means I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to I'm talking to the Virgos who are at a job right now where they find themselves complaining all the time about their job. They never can say anything good about. They don't like their coworkers. They don't like the environment. They don't like it. And I feel like it's coming to that point. Some of you may actually walk away and quit your job. Um, hey, that's just what I'm feeling. But I just feel like there's going to be some type of ending here. But at first it may feel like it's a bad thing, but it really is turning out to be good because it's going to free up some stagnant energy. All right, what's going on in your subconscious mind, or what is the root of all of this? We have and y'all have to bear with me. I'm still learning how the cards look and the names of it. This is the Page of Staffs, which is the Page of Wands. There is a need for your horizons to be broadened. There's a need for like you have options. You're realizing you have options. You don't have to be stuck in this particular place. Now, taking it from a spiritual standpoint, you're realizing that as well. Like if you've been feeling spiritually stuck, this message is telling you that you are in a place where you're really trying to you're working to broaden your horizons, or you're working to broaden your perspective. Like you can't stay in the same place anymore. What was comfortable is not comfortable for you anymore. And you've been feeling like this for a while now with the Four of Cups coming up in the past position. Like there has been some dissatisfaction with you, and I feel like you just been feeling like you need to. I feel like a hamster running, like you just been doing it over and over, like a workhorse or something. You've been just going at it, going with the flow. But now it's the energy of the Tower is coming in to say, no, you can't do this any longer. You have to look at this for what it is, and you're being faced to make a change for yourself. Okay. What's going on in the present right now? You have the Five of Cups. I like this interpretation of the Five of Cups because usually in other decks you see that the person is focused on the 3 cups that they've lost and they don't see the other 2 cups. In this deck is actually the opposite. The person is actually thankful for the 2 cups, and you do have the 3 cups here that lets me know that there was some type of disappointment, some type of emotional failure that or disappointment, or some type of loss or grief that took place. But to me, I like this interpretation because it shows that you realize that all is not lost. You recognize that you can continue on, and there's something more to be gained out of your life at this time. Okay. um I just hear appreciation, thankfulness. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like the Tower comes in for those two, especially those who are whose work situation is okay, but maybe their personal life is not good. This is showing you that what, there is room for growth. There is more around the corner. There is room for expansion. Okay, there is a to be continued. This is not a period. All right, this is just a comma. Whatever you're going through right now, it's just a comma, and you can continue on. All right. What's coming up in the middle of the month? You have the Eight of Coins. I like the Eight of Coins. Like I said, for some of you, you are going to be working overtime. You're going to be perfecting something. I feel like this is a perfection of thought. I feel like your money is going to be getting better. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be able to pay off bills. Small bills, not large stuff, but you're making small changes and you're perfecting it. Okay. Where you are in the self position right now within this month, you are the Queen of Coins in reverse. So this is you in the reverse. You're attending to yourself. You're not attending to everybody else at this point in time. You're nurturing. You're putting the value back into yourself. You're working very hard. That's what this workaholic is talking about. I feel like for some of you, you may be communicating that with other people at this time, that what, I have to. I hear you saying I have to do this for me. Okay, let's get a clarifier on that. Yes, 6 of Wands, or the 6 of clubs. I'm about to say puppy toe. The six of wands. This is a personal journey of victory. You have to accomplish this on your own at this time. Let me get another card. Yeah, with you have it all planned out and you know how you want it to go. Okay. Um, this is about you having foresight right now. This is about you retreating back into yourself. This is about you nurturing yourself. Look how this is also about you knowing that you deserve more at this point in time. Okay. And and if you want your life to be better, you are ultimately responsible for making your life better. All right. You have to have that regal, um, I guess I guess it is like a regal, like you know your worth type thing, type attitude. Um, you're coming into that too. I feel like that. Whether this is worth at your job or a spiritual, like emotional worth, maybe if you're in a relationship, I feel like for some of you, you're understanding that too. Like, I know who I am. And I know what I bring to this company. I know what I bring to this relationship. And you know what? I'm gonna do this with or without you. Either you're gonna get on the bandwagon, you're gonna help, you're gonna pay me what I'm worth, or you're gonna show up and be in this relationship, or I'm walking out. Simple and plain. Like you're on your own mission right now. Okay. What's going on in your surroundings, family, friends, business? If you have a significant other, I feel like everybody else is on board with you. So again, like I said, if it's for those who may be finding themselves walking away from a relationship, or more so walking away from a job, don't stress. You're gonna have family support. You're gonna have family support. People are gonna be right there with you, because I feel like ultimately they see what you've been doing anyway. And I feel like some people have been telling you, like, I'm glad you left. I'm glad I'm glad they finally let you go. I'm glad they laid you off. You're gonna be looking like, what the hell? Like you will be surprised that they felt this way, because they see that this wasn't the best situation for you anyway. Like, you've been drained a long time. So they may even be celebrating, like, yo, you got fired today, let's go out. Let's have a good time. It's that type of energy. You just been working so hard. And there's nothing wrong with hard work. There, like I said, you guys are not strangers to hard work. But I feel like where you are right now, it's been taking a toll on you, and it's doing more damage than good. Okay. Um, your hopes or your expectations at this time is the Star card. What I would say to you is, you guys have to remain positive. I feel like, things are not working out in the fashion that you thought it was going to work out, and it's moving much slower than what you had hoped, or you may be feeling like you don't have any power over it. You really do. Okay, that's why you're coming up as the Queen of Coins in reverse, is because you're not really realizing your power at this point in time. You have a lot of power and you have a lot of value. You got to get your sense of worth up, to know that you are worth every dime. You are worth the love. You are worth the you deserve it all. Okay, excuse me. You have to have this victorious mindset, and if you're going to win this thing. All right. And what I want to say about the King of Wands is that he is a businessman. He works, but he knows how to delegate. He knows his worth, and he knows how to work hard and how to work smart. He's not going to overextend himself. Okay. And that's what this card is also talking about. This reading is talking about for you too, is for you to learn not to overextend yourself for other people. And I know that's in your nature to do so, to want to help and to be there and to be of assistance. But I feel like the cards are telling you now is the time to be assistance to yourself. Okay. To be of assistance to yourself. What you have, and if you're trying to manifest your wish, okay, the Star card in reverse is still a good card. It's still talking about you getting your wish, but it's like you feeling as if you can't get your wish, or is that you're incapable of achieving your wish. And that's totally false. That's totally false. You can have it if you want it. Okay. But I feel like some of this, in order for you to get it, you're going to have to redirect some of your attention to yourself. And the good thing about it is, like I said, you guys have the support of family, friends to help you do so. What's coming in for as an outcome or near the end of the month, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So what I feel with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is, for some of you, like I said, you are going to be walking away from something. It feels like some type of ending is happening. You may be ending the month off feeling a little down or feeling like luck is not on your side, but know that luck is on your side. Let me get another card for you. Yes, the Eight of Wands. It's like it's only just begun. That's what I just heard. It's only just begun. But whatever this tower situation was, it had to close. It had to bring things to an ending because it wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. So, be conscious of your thoughts. You want to make sure that you remain positive. I love this card, like I said earlier with the Five of Cups, is that you want to remain positive, and this is about appreciation. Be appreciative that, you know what, even though something is coming to an end right now, and if it's not a job, I just feel like something is coming to an end. But whatever it is, know that this is only beginning. This is only the beginning. After the end, after the end, you have the start of something new. This is a time to rebuild. I feel like this is a spiritual rebuilding for a lot of you. You're trying to get things right. You've learned a lot of hard lessons, whether it was on the job or with family or within a relationship. And it's been tough for you guys. I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, you still have people around you that are supporting you. You still have you still have your life. You still have your breath. You still have energy to turn this thing around. You just have to believe that you deserve it. Okay, whatever's been going on in your life with the things that you've done, you need to let those things go and move forward. You can no longer hold on to those things because it's those things that are blocking you from believing in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Your mind power is feeling depleted, or it will be feeling depleted during this month. But know that you are a creator. You are a creator. That's what this Page of Staffs is telling you as well in reverse. Is you broaden it, get out of this routine, get out of this box. You're gonna have to kick the box down. Like I see this box and I see you in the box and you've been used to being in this box, and all of a sudden, and you were comfortable there. But now it's time for you to kick that. I feel like you're gonna kick that first little flap down, and all this light is going to come to you. And at first you're going to be scared, like, oh, whoa, okay, so do I step out of the box? Do I take a step forward? And I feel like you're going to walk towards the end and you're going to look around, and it looks safe, but you don't necessarily feel safe because it's so broad and it's so vast. Okay. And what I feel like the cards are telling you is it's okay. You're safe. It's okay for you to walk out now. You can get out of the box and walk forward. You don't need boundaries. You don't need restraints. You don't need, and I know it takes some getting used to. And I feel like it's maybe the Tower is telling you it's about how you view what boundaries are. Okay. I feel like for some of you, there's comfort in physical boundaries, but I feel like for some of you, you have to understand that even without physical, I'm trying to get the message right, even without physical boundaries, you still need to establish energetic boundaries. Like it doesn't matter if you're feeling safe within a job, or um, not safe, but feeling comfortable within a relationship or within a job. If you don't maintain your energetic boundaries, then things are not going to be, it's not going to feel safe at all anyway. I hope that makes sense to y'all, because it's it just feels that way. It feels like you feel comfortable within something, and that prevents you from stepping out. But no, as long as you keep your energetic field, you keep a protection over you, you can go wherever the hell you want to go. You know, you don't need walls around you. You don't need, you of course you operate better with rules, but operate under the rules of the universal laws. Operate under the rules of your own personal truths. Y'all get, I hope y'all understanding what I'm saying, because I feel like, and until you feel safe with you, you're not going to be able to get out and venture the way you want to. Until you realize that, you know what, I'm okay with myself, and I'm okay to venture off, and I can trust myself. Maybe it's about trust. Some of you really need to learn how to trust yourself at this point in time, and trust the process. Trust the process, that everything is working out in divine order. Everything is working out in divine timing. Things may seem like they're on a downward spiral, but actually they're picking right up, and it's right on time. That's what this is talking about. Things about to jump off. And you have to be ready. And in order for you to be ready is knowing that, you know what, I have my protective shield over me, and I can go and do whatever I need to do. I can go where I want to go, and I'm going to be safe. Okay. So that's a beautiful reading. And I just want to let you guys know that you are divine and you are sovereign, because that's the other thing that I heard just now when I told you earlier about this Queen of Coins. Um, this purple always represents like regality, or sovereignty. You are sovereign, and you are protected. So don't ever think that you have to keep yourself in a box in order to be protected. Because what ends up happening to you is, then that's when you get attacked the most. Because now your energetic field, you have relied on this physical world to keep you protected. But it's not the physical world that's going to keep you protected. It's your energy. It's the spirit. It's the energy of the Most High covering you, and you believing, and you knowing that. And as long as you know that, like I said, you're going to be free to roam wherever you need to go. So, wow, this is a good reading, guys. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're perfecting it. Just know that you are fine, and you are safe, and you are moving in the right directions, even though right now things don't seem that way. Have a great birthday month. I love you. Take care. Bye.